Thank you guys for being here tonight. Sorry for the late start. I'm only going to be doing a little bit of true crime because it is close to midnight. I wasn't really expecting to be on my other account as long as I have been, but I do like to show up here and help people. So I am a true crime medium. I am here to do investigations into homicides, missing persons, as well as questionable deaths, okay, cold cases, high profile cases, whatever you guys are interested in, let me know. Leslie G is here. Thank you so much. I see so many people who are with me on my other account. My other account is actually Kamela Hurley. So if you're curious what I'm talking about, there we are. You can see me. You can find my primary account tagged in some of the other videos that I have posted. Yeah, I do cold cases for sure. I've done cold cases in the 70s, okay, and help bring greater healing to people impacted by that. That's what I'm here to really do, is just to help people find balance. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me here again. So, yay. So super excited about that. Yay. Okay, very cool. Sorry, I was just checking. Yay. One of our local girls went missing 2 years ago. Any help you can give would be appreciated. Yeah, that would be great. Helen, what's this person's name? No, I haven't, Ruth. And then let's see, and then Helen. Sorry, do you have names for them at all? Oh, okay. Shaylanna. Okay, let me do that really quick. Hold on really quick. I'm just looking really quick. Okay, here we go. Yay. And Shayl. Shaylanna, is it Shaylanna Brown? I waited all week. Kimberly, I'm so sorry. Yeah, bring Shaylanna home. Oh, a First Nations too. I'm so sorry. Okay, I do believe that she went missing June 6, 2022. Oh yeah, I look on the computer. Yeah, I like to see pictures of people's faces. Is this a Native American girl that went missing? Is that right? So we're looking at Native American First Nations. So I'm just going to confirm with you that this is the right person. So if you don't mind, can I just confirm? She's actually like this. Is this who we're looking at right here? Oh, sorry, hold up. There we are. So this is who we're looking at. Yay. Yeah, that's her. Yeah. Okay, sorry. I just see people who are like, what's my method of gifts? All of them. My methods of gifts are all of them. All right, so let's just see here. It's interesting. When you first brought this to me, okay, when you first saw this, I actually saw, the first thing that I saw was that there was a, it's interesting. The first thing that I saw is that there was a stalker. Lazar Bird, I love your questions, but if you don't mind holding them, I would appreciate it. You can watch me since it's sort of like if you show up at the circus, you know, oh, I thought you said you could juggle, right? But you're like, the clowns haven't showed up. Okay. I'm going to block you because I don't really care what you think of me. Here we are. I just don't want to be interrupted. I just don't. I use a laptop and I like to show people. This is how we make it real. If you don't like my techniques, you always have the option to leave. Okay, Noelle, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Okay, so this is a missing person out of BC. And so I will tell you, sorry, hold on. Let me turn off invites. Somebody's trying to add me to their live. Okay, yeah, don't worry. That person's blocked forever. Just okay, so there we go. Yeah. Order in the house, okay? So the first thing that came through is that shit, how do I explain this? That this was a stalking. She was stalked. That this person intentionally kidnapped her. And actually I felt a lot of negative energy towards this specific person. Now I will tell you about Shaylanna. She was opinionated. All right. I also believe that she didn't put up with BS from really anybody. And I think that she had a bit of like an attitude. Okay. I wouldn't be surprised if she was known to police, only because not because she was a menacing individual, but because she actually never got any breaks in life. Okay. Things were just really difficult. Like having just like the basic necessities. I also feel like there's this element of it's just challenge and strife, and it was a hard environment. Okay. Yay. I've heard of the Delphi murders before. I'm writing that one down. Okay, so let me go into like mediumship here really quick. Let me go into mediumship and let me find out what more information I can find. Okay, and it's crazy too. I just finished the other live. I'm just going to share with you. I finished the other live. I switched over here, and I'm like, before I turned on the live here, I'm like, what is this rocking sound? I'm like, what's going on? I'm not moving. I stayed in my seat, but I hear this rocking noise. So I get up and there's a whole wall of crystals on the other side of the camera. And what I saw is that this heart crystal right here, this heart crystal was literally just rocking for no reason. Okay. I just want to say, right, that it was rocking for no reason. And I feel to me that this was a sign from the universe to not be tired because it's 11:30 at night, because these people matter. Okay. These people matter. The people that have gone missing, the people who've had questionable deaths, the people who homicide perpetrators have not been caught, need us to have a heart. All right. And to remember that their lives matter. Okay. And this is very true for Shaylanna as well. All right. So let me just get into deeper mediumship here, and then away we go. All right. She made somebody mad. There was a fight, an altercation before she actually went missing. But this person actually that might not have been aware of it. I don't believe, hold up, let me listen to her. She has a lot to say. She was opinionated. She had a voice. She knew how to use her voice. She chirped back at people. She didn't like to put up with bullshit. She hated authority. She was a fighter. She was a strong woman. She was meant to live a full life. Somebody saw an opportunity, because I really feel there was this air, okay? There was an air of neglect around her, okay? I feel like there was an air of neglect. Somehow there were not enough people paying attention to the actions that were unfolding in her life. And I also believe that she got involved with the wrong people. I don't know how much anybody knows of this, okay? I don't know how much information is out there about her, but I just see this element of like drugs, okay, and it being at a party. And I actually believe it was at a party she was first seen by this perpetrator, okay? And the perpetrator I see is older than her, okay? Let me see here. Oh, interesting. You know what? This is interesting. So I'm reading for Shaylanna, just if you guys are here. It's interesting. You know what's interesting? Oh, I actually believe that the person that was involved in this was somebody that was to be honest with you, was like a biker. I don't know. Bikers don't, from what I understand, don't really get into stuff like that. This is who we're talking about. This girl right here. Okay. But to be honest with you, I do see a Caucasian man that was involved in this abduction. Loner. I don't think he did well with groups of people. I think he just sometimes hung out where people, where bikers were. It's just trying to understand. It's like maybe there was like a bar that she walked by. That's how she was called out, or at a party. This is how this person saw her. This person was intentional, and I do believe this person stalked her. Okay, so I do believe that this person stalked her before she went missing, and that they looked for the perfect opportunity. Okay, they looked for the perfect opportunity to take advantage of her. I don't believe that she is alive. I believe that as I connect to her, I'm just going to start to look for her body. So here, I'm just going to talk about where I see the body. It's on private land. Private land, that the land is owned by somebody with the initials HJM. 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 And it's not actually the owner of the property. Sorry, is it kind of mountainous? No, Sammy, I don't believe that he's done this before, to be honest with you. Okay. I don't believe that he's done these. I don't think he's done this before. I have to say, unfortunately, it was, see, this is where it feels unethical for me to share some of the details of what I see, because they're so traumatic and I don't want to trigger people. He tricked her. Sorry, I see that he picked her up in a car. He picked her up in a car. And he was driving. I see both of them sitting in the front of a car. A truck. Could be a van, though. Hold on. No, it was a truck. Sorry, truck. And actually, it feels like a silver truck. Dodge Ram. Okay. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? Okay. Her body was buried in the woods, is what I see. And that if there's a property, HJM, I just want to see the proximity. Actually, it's not so far from where she was last seen. It's like, I would say a 30-minute drive. 30 to 45-minute drive. Actually, 30 minutes. More on the short end. 30 minutes from where she was last seen and abducted. See, she was in, how old was she? Oh, she was 23. Now it makes sense, the neglect. She was older than I thought, okay? It makes sense. Now I see that, oh wow, and she shaved her hair off March 20th. So she actually had shaved off hair. Yeah. 23. So, oh, interesting. The air of neglect. Okay. And then it says here on this missing paper, it says circumstances behind the disappearance, afraid for her own safety and safety of family. Interesting. Small town rebel. That's a great way to describe her. That is, yeah. And this is in the area called Masset, Masset, British Columbia. I'm just going to look really quick. Masset, British BC. Oh, interesting. So I'll show you guys. This is the area. So here's the woods. So you can see here the area. Here's like just kind of the name of the town where she went missing, right? And then you can see here the area. Okay. It's near the coast, but I feel like she was buried in the earth. She was really close to a provincial park. I find that interesting. Let me see if I can find. Yeah. Okay, yeah. What did I say? Oh, but I believe you would need to see property deeds. HJM is what I hear is the property owner, and that HJM is actually not the actual property owner, but I think it's like a son of whoever actually owns the title on the property. Okay. I think it's on private land. It's on private land, something that somebody can control and nobody goes to. Open forest, first of all, you have to think about the logistics. So in order to transport a body, you need to have roads. Okay. Do I do astral projection for this? I do astral work when it comes to remotely looking for a body. Okay. And, yeah. So, sorry. So maybe somebody he knows. Yeah. Maybe somebody he knows that owns it. Yeah. It's here. I'm going to show you guys a little bit more to help you understand the area where she went missing. This here. Okay, look here. It's a provincial park, all woods. Okay. And then this is the city where she lived. Okay. Yeah, it's crazy remote. A lot of times other light workers, while I'm here, will actually do the same thing that I'm doing. And I don't mind that because we're all trying to help, right? Oh yeah, you can see here. Let me just look at Naikun Provincial Park. You can see here, just to show you guys what the provincial park looks like, right? See how deep and thick the woods are here? So one of the things that I would start to do is look at property, okay? Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's an episode of that show Alone, okay? Like, look, this is kind of, like, look here. Look how thick the woods are, right? But I don't hear water near her. I don't see water where she's actually located. I only see woods. All right. And that's where specifically the body is buried. So if you brought it through that you hear the water, for sure. Last seen outside of Port Clements. Thank you so much. So here, I'm going to show you. Oops, sorry. Well, wrong one. I'm going to just show you more. So, okay. So here is the town she was from. She was here. Okay. Here's the water that some of you might have picked up. And then here is the forest. But this, don't forget, this is all like BC, woods. I'm going to actually show you the port. Okay, let me just show you. This is actually the port here, right? I don't believe she was there. I don't believe that she was at that specific place. There's a lot of other places that you can go from here. I hear a party. Yeah, okay. Now, hold on. What's crazy is that there's only one road that I find. There's like only one road that goes here. I'll just show you guys. Let me see how far I can. Just so you understand, look at this, okay? There's only one road that goes from here, where she was last seen, only one road, Highway 16, up here to where supposedly she lived, okay? Yeah. Okay, so it's for this girl that went missing. This girl. Shaylanna. It's for a girl named Shaylanna. Okay, sorry, I'm just listening a little bit more. Let me just go back into this just a little bit more. Sorry, the man that did this was, I'm going to draw a picture of him. I think I have enough of an idea of what he looks like that I'm going to draw a picture. So hold on. Yay. It is still an active investigation. Yeah. Okay. I'm sure that looks great on camera. Oh well. It's just us. Okay. So let's do this. Let me grab a sip. Okay. You were covered. Thank you. Just like, after you have 2 kids, you just don't care. Okay, here we go. I'm going to angle this down so you guys can see this a bit better. Ooh. Okay, I think you guys can see pretty good. Whoops. And thank you, Noelle, for moderating here. I appreciate it. And just to give a quick recap, I'm getting ready to do a mediumship, like a homicide suspect sketch using my gifts of mediumship. All right, for the missing Shaylanna. Okay, she went missing 2 years ago in BC, and I believe that she was intentionally abducted. I do believe that she was assaulted. I do believe that she passed due to asphyxiation, and that the white, actually I feel like it's like he looks white. I don't know. It looks like a white Caucasian male to me. Hold on. Maybe I could. I think you guys can see, right? Yeah, I think you can see. He's disorganized, okay? He's disorganized, slightly overweight, cunning, intelligent, convincing, manipulative, and might be somebody that she actually did know and thought she could trust. Okay, see, as I start to do the sketches, new details start to come through, okay? Yeah, sorry, Chris. He's heavy set. He's big. It was easy for him to convince her to get into the vehicle, which is a silver truck, Dodge Ram, I do believe. Okay. Nothing fancy, old. It has rust on it. All right. And also this guy understands bushcraft. He's somebody who was comfortable welding an axe, although I do not see corpse abuse, just FYI. But that he understood, like I actually feel he used like lime, but also a bit disorganized. Okay. I'm using this one. I use a crystal skull when I work on my true crime mediumship and some of the other work that I do as a medium. Yeah. So hold on, let me just switch. Also, I think that maybe he knew bikers. He tried to act like he was a biker, but he couldn't run. He was really ugly too. Sorry. I'm sorry. The guy was really ugly. I mean, you got to call a spade a spade. And he like, and I'm trying to show like weight in the face. Ooh, close eye. His eyes were set together close. Okay, set together close. He was like a weasel. He was intelligent like a weasel. Okay. He appeared harmless, but he wasn't. He was a rat. Sorry. Let me just, I am just doing a homicide suspect sketch as a medium for a First Nation 23-year-old that went missing 2 years ago in British Columbia. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. I'm, I do the best I can. Okay. Somebody who would wear like a flannel jacket and then a flannel jacket with a hoodie. So we're going to put the hood in and put it here. Let me just close his eye down a little bit. Okay. And now I feel like he was older. So his hair was thin. His hair was thin at the top with like a couple of pieces hanging down. He didn't really care about his own. He didn't really care about how he looked, okay? Hi, Bobby. How are you? Thank you for everybody who's hanging out. I'm a true crime medium. I am being sensitive and trying to not create any kind of unsettling information. Just to let you guys know, this is the guy who I believe did it. And you know what's interesting? I think sometimes he might even wear glasses, but I'm going to choose to draw him this time without glasses, okay? And let me just do more. He was taller. I think he was between 6 feet to 6'2", heavy. He had, he was heavier. He had a gut, okay? And also acne scars here too. Acne scars. Just make a note of it. I'm not going to draw it in. Okay, this is just a really quick sketch. Really quick sketch of what I believe he looks like. So let's do this. Messy. Okay. So this is who I feel like did it. Okay. Yeah, like this. So a very thin upper lip. Okay, very thin upper lip. A bigger bottom lip. I think he always has like a really wispy beard. And this person, yeah, this guy's not, like I said, he's really ugly. He was a trucker. I know him. 9717. I have an Instagram account. If you want, you can DM me on my True Crime Medium Kamela account. If you go to my profile, I can send you a picture of this, so maybe you can send it to the people there. I don't know. It's just an idea. And this is in regards to this missing woman, age 23, in BC. So I'll just, actually, let me do this properly. Is it a gray Dodge truck? User 9717? Does this person literally drive a silver? Yeah, silver Dodge truck. Okay. I am just going to get a paper towel, or else I will get the charcoal here everywhere. So I'll let you guys, you can screenshot it too if you want. But this is who I feel knew her, manipulated her into a silver truck. Okay. I see it was a truck. I feel like it was somebody that knew her. I don't know if she would have gotten into a semi-truck, but all I see is both of them sitting inside the cab of the vehicle and her accepting a ride from him, except for it was a con. Okay? It was a con. Yay. And I'll be right back. Here, I'll just be right back. So that's the sketch I did. I'm just going to get, this information just came through right now, Curious Gemini. So hold up. Oops. All right, so yeah, so that is who I believe is involved. Like I said, or maybe like I haven't shared yet, is that I really believe in the investigations and that you need tangible evidence for a crime to be convicted. But what I do is I help raise questions, okay? I help raise questions in cold cases, okay? In homicides, missing person cases. And I was talking to a police officer and I said, all I do is I ask questions. I help ask questions. And one of the police officers said to me, that's what we do as detectives. That's all you do as a detective is you ask questions. So please understand that the judicial process must be used because I believe in that. If you want to understand what happens if you don't follow judicial procedure, it will end up like that movie Mystic River, okay? About the child that goes missing in Boston, I think it is. Okay, written by Dennis Lehane. I think Kevin Bacon's in the movie. It's amazing. It's heavy, right? But if you want to understand my perspective on why you can't just take justice into your own hands, it is because we have laws to adhere to. So just make sure that this is just my opinion. It doesn't mean it's the truth. And that I'm just asking questions to help this woman, age 23, okay, who went missing from Masset, BC. Let me just show you. Okay. Right? She went missing, okay, as a 23-year-old 2 years ago in BC. A Native American, First Nation missing woman, which are definitely, thank you, Florida. And then what I did is I do mediumship, and I do mediumship to connect to what happened that day. And then I use the psychic abilities to try and locate her body. But she asked me in mediumship if I would be able to share a picture of what I was seeing. So let me just say here, this is a homicide suspect sketch. This is the person that I feel like I see as I do mediumship. And maybe this is a question here. Yes, I have worked with police before and private investigators, okay, who work with families. So I just want to say that I just ask questions. And so some of the information that came through were the initials of a property that could potentially be linked to locating her body. And that I feel that she's not near the coast, but in I see heavy trees, thick trees, yeah. And I also saw like it's a silver truck, right? Yeah. So this is in British Columbia, Canada, and I will say that she was a strong personality. She was a fighter. She didn't put up with really anything from anyone. Yeah, it's as good as I'm going to do a quick sketch of, Ben. I appreciate it. Not perfect. I'm not going to sit here and do a hyper realistic. Ryan Shatuka, I am working on his case because I feel like Shatuka, along with several other missing men, are linked to I get a serial killer. I put that in one of my videos on my feed. So understand that right now I have a wait list of like 350 people. And I just want to say that I do sometimes have to take breaks from doing true crime mediumship, right? It could be, right? But I think the more important part is that each and every soul that is here listening to me has the ability to make this important, that she's not forgotten, and that people who go missing, that homicides that are unsolved, and that cold cases that might not make it to the courts, I want to remind you there's a thing called divine justice. And that we have to leave to the energy above us to resolve. And I just want to say that every action that a person takes in their life is seen. There is no escaping the crimes that you do. And that there will be atonement. I know that's kind of a weighted religious word. I'm not here promoting religion, right? I'm here promoting justice. So maybe I get close to the mark and maybe I don't. I'm human. But what I do like is helping people that have been impacted by crime, by, homicides, missing person cases, questionable deaths. So this is the case I worked on tonight. I super appreciate having the opportunity to look here. I brought through a lot of specific information. I actually feel like her body is very well hidden and in a remote part that even the perpetrator here, okay, feels confident walking around that their secret won't be discovered. But now here is somebody who's outside the realms of traditional investigation, using my abilities to create these sketches to bring attention to her case, right? And understand that her life mattered. In fact, your life matters. In fact, what matters to me is that if you are suffering from any kind of domestic violence situation, because it does say here on this missing this is like released by the police. It says that she was worried about her own safety in relationship to her family. I didn't see that till until after I did the sketch. Okay. But I want you to understand, if you have the signs of someone stalking you, if there are signs of you being in a domestic violent relationship, that there are resources to help you get out. Because most people who are attacked, most that go missing, and oftentimes most homicides are connected to toxic individuals that the victim knows. Yeah. So here we are. That gets everywhere. Yay. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. Drop it into the comments. And I'm going to be on just for just a couple more minutes because I'm a single mom and one of my children happened to be sick. Yeah, she is Native. Yes, she's Native. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Chris. I'm sort of a deep person. So is it a soul contract to be killed? It's interesting. There are many ways that you can look at it. Okay. I will tell you, okay. Yeah, I can answer a couple of these questions, okay. One of the things that I'll say in terms of it being a soul contract, I actually believe that when someone ends up being part of a crime and then passes into the afterlife, that oftentimes the individual that perished in that crime is a martyr to help the legal system grow. Okay. and to also help the lives of everybody that knew this individual to have immense spiritual transformation. Okay. So that's how I like to answer that question. Have I ever solved a case? I will tell you one of my stories, okay, is that I helped take a cold case in which a mother was accused of murdering herself and her toddler, and help that investigation go from being a cold case back into an active homicide with specific detail that I brought through. Okay. And then as far as it goes with the singer Aaron Carter, with yeah, exactly, Bobby Williams. That's what happened when my own son was murdered, sending you so much light and love. Your spirituality has grown immensely. There's spiritual awakening that happens to people that have been impacted by these situations. As far as it goes with Aaron Carter, he had significant mental health issues and physical issues, but I actually really believe that he was, I don't know much about him, but I just think that he was bullied to the point it made him sick. And I don't quite understand that. Yeah. I can't go on the record about John Bonet, but I do have opinions on it. Loretta, thank you for submitting a form. Oh, CPEC, I'm so proud of you. Good for you. Yeah. Yay, thank you so much, Jenna Lynn. Thank you so much. My missing friend has been missing for 10 years. By the way, if you have somebody who's gone missing 10 years ago, 20 years ago, okay, whatever the timeline, doesn't matter to me. Just go to the link in my bio. It will take you to a form. It's a Google form, and then you can leave your information in there, right? I believe that the John Bonet case will be unresolved in our lifetime, but I think a medical breakthrough will change things maybe in one generation. I feel like there's a technical piece that needs to happen in terms of processing certain evidence. But I do believe that the person who did that to her knew her. I haven't yet. I'm a single mom. So I have to say, I actually am not super organized. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. It's why I keep this account sort of low profile. Like, I don't really promote a lot of stuff. How do I clear my mind after doing this kind of mediumship? There's so many things that you can do. Okay. You can sage, right? Sage, Palo Santo. You can use crystals like selenite. Yay. Thank you so much, Chris. Sending you sweet dreams. You can use selenite to help clear energy here. But usually what I do is I just thank my spiritual team and the council who helped to inform me through this. Because let me tell you, my second mediumship reading I ever did was a homicide. Okay? The Ryan Shatuka case that I'm working on will be a YouTube video. It will be a YouTube video. It won't be a live because there's too much stuff I have to say about that. Just so you know. I mean, I know that on TikTok you can upload a 10-minute video, so it's possible I might post it here too. Right? 1212. Yay, 1212. Thank you so much. Yeah, so this is actually a second account. My primary account is Kamela Hurley. And on that other account, I do psychic mediumship readings for people. And so this is where I give my gifts of mediumship back. I can read the energy off anybody, but I do like to be ethical. And so I don't like to intrude in on somebody unless I'm asked or unless they're being a dick. If somebody's being rude, I want to know, like, why are you so fucking rude? Just saying. I do, right? Thank you, believer. I do. I love Jesus. Jesus is amazing. But I also like Muhammad. I like, I like all the deities out there that, are represented. I just, ascended masters is how I view all of the religious leaders, as ascended masters. But, I'm not putting down religion. A lot of beautiful things there. Yeah, for sure. Is John Bonet with her mother? Absolutely, yes. Yeah. Thank you, Christine. I know. I can be like really serious. And tonight, yeah, my family breaks. I'm not going to look at any other. See, what happens is sometimes you guys will put names into the comments and I'll be like, I want to know about Madison Scott. And then what I'll do is I'll clear my energy here, and then I'll start looking at other like homicide cases or missing person cases. Yeah. So I have to get a bit more organized. If you guys have these high profile cases, please feel free to drop it in the form, the link in my bio. Feel free to do that. Okay. Is there a way to listen to this live later? At this point, no. At this point, no. Laura, have you ever helped anyone get off drugs so that they don't overdose? It's an interesting question to ask me. I will tell you that I do believe that there's soul age, right? And that there's life paths that people travel on. And when people deal with addiction, it is up to them to make that transformation. Nobody can do it for them. And also, I just want to say that I believe that in order for somebody to remove an addiction from their life, that they need to have a spiritual awakening. Okay? Do you always do crime things, or did it evolve into this? Well, it's interesting because my second mediumship reading was a homicide. And to be honest with you, I didn't really want to do it. I don't really want to do it. But then Source said, you really have to. So here I am. Yeah. Sage scares me. It doesn't open anything. No, it doesn't. In fact, let me be real with you. So you can use these. This is like psychic medium goes to the spa, right? You got like, you have all the different crystals that you can use. I call them divination tools. But oftentimes how I really clear my energy is I walk into the kitchen, I have water, I have a snack like carrots and hummus, and then I try to just decompress because I'm not going to meditate after this. So usually I watch a little bit of Netflix. I watch like Love is Blind, something ridiculous. I just keep it real. Yay. If you guys are interested in learning how to develop your own skills, I do have an intuition boot camp. Oh, thank you. One dope medium. What's up? Thank you so much, love. I appreciate that. You're awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah. So I just want to say thank you so much for hanging out with me. If you haven't had, I wonder if Jess, thank you for letting me know about Madison's. I'm going to look now because actually that name is pretty interesting. Who else doesn't like to Netflix and chill? Except for it's Netflix and me and the dog, okay? There's nothing going on there. The 15-year-old in Southern California was found today. Wow. I did a mediumship reading for somebody that went missing in Northern California, and they just found her bones scattered. So, yeah. So let me do Madison. Okay. So sorry, I hit the wrong 20-year-old. Interesting. Wait, I want to see a picture. I need to see a picture. Oh, Madison Scott's the female. Interesting. Thank you for showing that to me. I will look at this more tomorrow. Wow, this is high profile. They have a reward of 100K and they still haven't found her. She's really pretty too, huh? I mean, a lot of these, I mean, even this media, you know, even Shaylanna, I mean, so many beautiful souls out there. Have you talked about Jordan Hulling from Campbell River? No. Here, I'll just show you who Madison, this is Madison Scott. Madison Scott. Okay, just so you see. And then what was the other one? Oh, is this part of Highway of Tears? Actor, yeah, there's so many. Yeah, I'm not so sure. Now, I'm going to say, if you haven't had a chance to follow me now. I'll be back on next Friday. Feel free to fill out my true crime form. And, oh, they have Discovery Plus has stuff about missing people. Interesting. I had no idea. I am getting ready to go to sleep because one of my children is sick. So just in case I have to get up through the night. Intuition Boot Camp, yeah, is the program I have. Absolutely. Wow. Mile Marker 45 on Netflix. Okay. 5-year-old high school. Yeah. So I love all of the light workers who are here sharing with me different types of, oh, look at that. What? Wow. Oh my God, what? Lillian. Oh my gosh, Lillian, you're such a love. That was, I've never seen the rocket before. Just listen, I'm literally sending you so much love. Thank you. Gwen, of course, she matters. Her life mattered. Even if she was troubled youth because of a very hard, okay, traumatic childhood, her life mattered. Okay? Thank you so much, Lillian. Lillian, you're always so generous. I'm just going to pull you a quick card really quick. Normally I don't do that here, but let's leave it. Look, clarity. Let the little angel, the fairy of clarity, a mind of clarity is a mind of action. Very good. So Lillian, that's for you. Yes, all missing people. You know, it's just with greater love. It's just with greater love and self-love. If we had more self-love, it would be amazing how this world would change. We wouldn't put up with relationships that were bad. We wouldn't put up with domestic violence. We wouldn't put up with toxic partnerships. But we will grow together. And on this account, I will try to figure out the logistics of running everything. But I appreciate you. Info on my Intuition Bootcamp. All you have to do is just go to my primary website. It's KamelaHurley.com. And as far as my tarot, if you go to KamelaHurley.com, here, I'll show you really quick. I'll just share it. Just if you want to see. This is my website, Kamela. That's me on a good hair day. And that's where, if you see here, it has information about true crime. Okay, there's me. Okay, and another good hair day. And this is where you can learn about my wait list. There's resources here to help people of domestic violence. All right, and then if you are interested to know more about like what kind of tools I like, let me just see here really quick. Okay, here we go. I do have this. That's my product-based business. Look, you can shop my favorite books as well as like tarot cards. So I think, what else do I have? Oh, wellness and beauty. Okay. Yeah. JP Metcalf, I'm sending you so much light and love. Let this be a type of spiritual awakening for you. Ruth, thank you for purchasing those bracelets from me as well. Amazing wig day. I know. I feel like I should have switched wigs. I just I feel like we need a Kamela deck. Love you. Love you, one dope medium. Thank you. See, I was in a DV, didn't realize until I got out. Okay, after it got physical. Not always easy to see, absolutely, but that's why we can get empowered coming together. Okay, this is how we get empowered coming together. We are helping to spread information about what domestic violence relationships are. The number one call for a police officer to get into like the worst call for a police officer to roll up on is a domestic. Okay, that's where you never have any idea because the tensions are usually high. It's where the most violence actually happens. It's not bank robberies. Yay. So I hope that you guys, maybe after I end this live, just, chill out on Netflix for a little bit before going to sleep. We're up a little bit late. And I just want to say that you guys deserve to know that no matter what hardship, no matter what challenges are happening in your life, that I want you to keep walking forward with a brave heart. And it is with a brave heart that we can focus on bringing more light, love, and in our own way, justice to this world. So thank you so much. I love you guys. Have a great night. I will definitely see you next Friday here at True Crime Medium Kamela. Thank you so much. Have a great night. Bye, guys. Thank you. I know. Hooray, single parents out there. Wishing you extra love.